Travis at the Waffle House early in the morning. Hey, listen, it's your boy Vincent Owens, blockchain and DeFi extraordinaire. Excuse me. Hey, listen, you can talk crazy because I can't be hired nor fired these days. Nobody can't do nothing about it. All right, shout out to each and every single one of y'all. Look, if you on this call, I assume you just as crazy as me. Because look, y'all gotta know me. Y'all know I'm crazy, man. I appreciate Kim. I appreciate Pam. I appreciate my mom, Mo Crypto, Travis, Kanira, Jake. What up, Jake? Irma, Millionaire Mommy, Devontae, my boy Devontae in the building. Crystal in the building. Allie in the building. Aaron in the building. And if I miss your next, Sally in the building. Let's go. All right. I'd rather have this Sally than Sally Mae in the building. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you got to have one Sally. You know what I'm saying? Either got to be Sally. It got to either be Sally A or Sally Mae. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have Sally A on the call today. You know what I mean? So shout out to Sally A on the call. But yo, with that being said, cheers to each and every single one of y'all, man. Y'all know we're here to have a great time. We're gonna really have an amazing day. This is how we kicking it off every Tuesday and Thursday. Coffee and crypto, the only way. Now, I'm gonna be real with you all. I want to call this call. So back when I was in IML, I started a call like this, but it was called cannabis in crypto. And so I noticed that cannabis ain't as universal as coffee, right? So I was like, all right, everybody can't smoke a joint at work and, stuff like, so I had to understand that. So it really was just me and like maybe two other people smoking on the call. So I was like, man, all right, this ain't really what I want to do. So I was like, you know what? Let's switch it up in 2022. We're going to do coffee and crypto. And just like that, everybody got a cup of coffee. Everybody got a cup of Joe. You know what I mean? So that's an amazing thing. I'm grateful that we're able to come together today, no matter where you are, and really congregate, fellowship, and fraternize together on cryptocurrency. This call is only meant to be an hour. This call will, it's not going to be even an hour because I got to go get my hair cut at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to just, I want to let you guys know that this call was originally specific for the Vincent Owens Group, which is my private mastermind group. If you would like to join that group, the Discord, whatever the case may be, if you want to support me, be a part of my group, that's cool. I know a lot of you all are part of the Nerds, Driven, and just other things. I'm just looking at the people that's on the call. So, if you're already a part of a community that I'm a part of, this is not in any way a cross, like, I'm not trying to cross recruit, but I'm just letting you know that if you're on this call, this is a call that was specifically private. But man, I've been listening to Kanye and he said, just give it away. Didn't he just say that? He said, just give. And I woke up with the spirit of giving. So I was like, you know what? This is selfish for me to drop it just in my Discord. Oh, it's selfish. Let's drop it in some other spots. So I appreciate Travis. I appreciate Millionaire Mommy and everybody else that dropped the link. And we got 24 people on the call. I didn't expect 24 people to come to this call today. I expected about 10. So the fact that we did double, you know what I mean? Because I gave it away, now I get double for my trouble. You know what I mean? Well, it's not trouble, but I get double, right? For whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to put at the end of that, but I get double today. So I appreciate you guys. And Kobe Bryant's number was 24. So we're really on the Mamba mentality right now with 24 amazing people on the call right now. So shout out to each and every one of y'all. So we're going to jump straight into this bullish content. I have nothing to be real with y'all. I know y'all probably tired of me saying this, but look, I really have nothing planned. Like, I just like to hang out with y'all. I was going to do this anyway. The point and purpose of this call is for you guys to learn how to study like a blockchain advisor. How does a DeFi and blockchain advisor, how does a blockchain and crypto evangelist study? How technical, right? If you want to know how technical, if you want to get surgical, see, I was going to be a surgeon growing up. I was about to be a heart surgeon, right? My mom know I was about to be a heart surgeon. That was my dream as a kid. Right. And now I'm a financial surgeon. I'm a DeFi surgeon. And we get real surgical in everything that we do. So what I want to do right now is I'm gonna start every call off with some type of video, start every call off with some type of information. And the one that I want to actually play today for you all is the history of money and the potential of crypto. How many people have seen this by Raoul? Drop a 777 if you've seen it. Many people drop a 555 if you've never seen it. 777 if you've seen it. 555 if you've never seen it. This video absolutely has changed my life. It's the reason why I joined the ATL8 DAO, because I heard someone say the DAO is the new LLC, right? And LLC stands for long live crypto, right? LLC stands for long live crypto. So if they said the DAO was the new LLC, I understood that the DAO would allow long live crypto. That's what I understood. So shout out to each and every single one of you all that have seen it. Shout out to the ones that have not seen it, and let's get it.
The world has a history of money, whether it's backed by gold or not, where government gets themselves excessively into debt and they devalue the money. So the Romans used to clip the edge off the coins so there was less gold in each coin. And eventually people would lose faith in the coins because they blend them with silver and then blend them with copper. And, you know, the coins were worthless because that was supposed to be worth the value of the denarii in Roman times. But governments can't help themselves. Humans, we're just humans, right? Humans are fundamentally flawed creatures, and we always will be. So then we have these gold standards. You know, the US and the UK were on gold standards. World War I, World War II, we all have to leave it because we've got too much in debt again. We've overly financialized yet again because humans love leverage above all things. It's kind of sex and leverage are the two things that drive humans for some reason. Then we adopt a new system, which has been around before, but it keeps getting abandoned, called fiat money. Fiat money is money not backed by anything. It's backed by the promise of the central bank paying it. So that's the dollar bill that we all are familiar with, and every country in the world now adopted fiat currency. But as with everything, if you're really thirsty and I gave you a bottle of water or sold it to you, you'd probably pay me 10 times too much for that bottle of water. If I give you 1 million bottles of water, they're worth precisely 0 to you. So scarcity has value. That's art, that's cars, that's almost anything. Humans value scarcity for whatever reason we do. And so if you're printing too much money, you're creating less scarcity. So yes, there's money everywhere, but the money has less value. So once you understand that, you say, well, what does it mean? The dollar hasn't collapsed. It's kind of where it was versus the euro in the last 5 years or whatever it is. And then you say, but my $50,000 salary now can buy me much less shares in Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft. In fact, units of the S&P 500, right? I suddenly can't buy as much. Since 2008, it's a fraction. I can buy like a third of what I could. Same with real estate, same with gold. And then you're like, assets have suddenly got expensive. They haven't. The value of your savings has gone down, or your money. So you can't afford to buy assets. What is an asset? An asset is deferred consumption from the future. I buy a house, I sell it in the future, I get to retire, whatever the things are, right? We don't buy the S&P because we want to hang it up in our wall. We buy it because we want to sell it at a future date to realize money. So that means our future selves are now poorer. That's essentially what this means. That's what currency debasement is. So Bitcoin comes along in 2008, in the middle of the crisis. It's kind of like it was perfectly prepared for this and said, Satoshi goes, hey, look at this. I can create an algorithm that only creates so much of this thing, the Bitcoin, and it can never vary, ever. So therefore, this is scarcity that humans can't fuck around with. Now, humans have this propensity to fuck around with scarcity because they're economically incentivized to do so. Here they can't. So then they become economically incentivized to own this asset because it's scarce and it cannot be changed because it has this consistent supply curve and a limited number. So Bitcoin becomes this great store of value. And it would look like gold because gold's a good store of value. It's worked for thousands of years. But Bitcoin has this other thing to it. It's a network, which gold isn't, and it's technology, which gold isn't. So we have use cases and the benefits of building a network. So suddenly it goes up exponentially in price. Roll on to 2015, And suddenly somebody's looking at the blockchain and they start saying, imagine if these bits on the blockchain, which is where you record the ownership of something, in Bitcoin, it's Bitcoin itself. What happens if we could put a contract in there? Because humans live on contracts. Everything is basically a contract in our legal terms. And that was the rise of Ethereum. It became a platform where you could programmably change the blockchain, not the attributes of the blockchain. You couldn't remove anything off that ledger, but you could change the little holding buckets and say, well, it can look like this, it can look like that, it can adopt to this. And those things were verifiable as well, so they couldn't change. So this created Ethereum, which became the platform. So if you think of Bitcoin as this store of value, this very pristine, beautiful thing, then you think of Ethereum as also a very beautiful thing, but it's a much broader application because it's like programmable money. So this is this movement. There's two things. There's the democratization of information, and then there's crypto. So crypto, as it starts building out as an ecosystem, you start to realize that, okay, this is now the fastest adoption of any technology in all recorded human history. The internet from 1990 to 2000 grew at 63% a year. That was the fastest adoption of any technology in all recorded history. Prior to that, mobile phones was the other one. But what happens is the internet technology and the mobile phone technology allows for these networks to be built. And once that network's in place, it's faster to build the next network. So in India, for example, they've just basically given out free data to every mobile phone in India. So guess what? Data usage is the highest in the world. And so their internet scaling becomes faster. So the internet was huge, as we all know, and it remains huge. So at 63% a year, it then flattened out over time as more and more people got adopted. So at 1997, it was growing at 63% a year, and there was 140 million users of the internet. In 2021, there are 140 million crypto users, and it's growing at 113% a year, which is double the speed. Now, this is where humans struggle. Linear numbers and exponential numbers. Because it's exponential, it means that growing at 113% a year, we're going to go from 140 million people to 1 billion people by 2024. So if you know that something is being adopted at this speed, and it's a network of money at its core, and you can buy an infinitesimal fraction of it, so everybody can buy 10% of their net worth, then everybody who takes this opportunity will probably have the biggest opportunity in history. You start with understanding money, which most of us don't think about. Then you kind of understand how we're getting screwed by central bank printing and the debt-laden economy and what it means. And then you start saying, oh, okay, but that's Bitcoin. And then what's this Ethereum business? And then you start realizing decentralized finance. And you're like, it's kind of a finance thing, but that's kind of cool because I can get yields now. I can get, instead of getting zero on my bank account for my hard savings, I can now get 6% a year.
Arbitrage.
Back 25 years in time. And then suddenly NFTs come and community tokens, and suddenly your mind is completely blown that this is not just money. It's the entire exchange, transfer, and storage of value for the internet.
Let's go.
Whole business models are about to change massively because of what this technology unlocks. And then once you get your head around that, you're like, oh God, I can't even hold this in my mind any longer. It's so big. And that it's not just buy some Bitcoin, I'm going to make some money over time. It's actually an entirely parallel financial system and business structure for the world. And it's being adopted faster than anything we can ever imagine. It has grown as an asset. It's gone up, I think it's 2 million% since inception. No other asset in all recorded history has ever done this. And we haven't even started. I still think there's probably another 100x from here. Not even the baby boomers got given that. The S&P didn't go up 100x since 1980. So this is the magnitude of what's there. So I'm screaming from the rooftop saying, you might be cynical. You might think you don't understand it, You might think you can't afford to play in this, but you have to listen, because this is the opportunity. You can't come back to me in 10 years' time and say, well, we missed all of that. All the rich people got richer. No, you, I, everybody else is saying, now is your time. Don't be irresponsible, dollar cost average, do all the right things, but here is your opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity I've ever seen, and I'm going to take advantage of it, and so should everybody else. This is not rich or poor. This is an every person opportunity, and we've never had this before, ever.
Sheesh. Let's go, man. This is the only time we'll ever have this opportunity. This is the fourth industrial revolution. Come on, family. Come on, guys. So let me tell you something. So the purpose of this call again is to show you how to study, right? I want to teach you guys how to study. Like, I don't want to be the only person that's like, super interested in this stuff. I love having conversations about crypto. Like that's all I can talk about. I can't even sleep at night. I'm arbitraging. You know what I'm saying? We arbitraging, we defying, we listen, we arbitraging and defying reality. Did that make sense? We arbitraging and we're defying reality. That's what we're doing, right? That's what we're doing together. So what I want to do real quick is I'm going to log into my Discord group. So again, this is my private community, guys. You know what I'm saying? Got my arbitrage, my bad. Let me get up off of that real quick. All right. If you're interested in arbitrage, make sure you shoot me a DM. All right. We got a call tonight. Shout out to Mo Crypto and Millionaire Mommy. She. All right. So let's go. Right. Let's go. So open up the Discord. Let's get to it. All right. And drop some flames in the chat box if y'all ready. Are y'all ready for this? Drop some flames in the chat box if y'all are ready. All right, dismiss that. Let me move this out the way so I can actually see. I got it. All right, cool. So this is my private Discord community. Right now we have 71 members, 8 bots. That comes out to 79 members. So yeah, I got bots that's working. So we have a welcome bot, welcomes you in, you know what I'm saying, into the community. We go through here. We have a general chat. General chat is going well. General chat is, you know what I mean? I consider this like General Tso's. You know what I mean? If you at the Chinese restaurant, this is your General Tso's chicken. This is the one you want to go with. This is going to be the best. This is going to be the best part of the chat. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Who got their coffee ready, right? Who got their coffee ready? Shoot, I got mine ready, right? Then we got a coffee and crypto chat. Now, I was telling the exclusive community before I was communicating with them before I actually told you guys, but today we're going to talk about Web 4, right? We're going to talk about Web 4, and you got to understand that that video was about the revolution of Web 1 to Web 2 to Web 3. A lot of you all are still trying to wrap your heads around Web 3. We've moved on to Web 4, right? So you behind again, right? So that's good. That's good. Being behind again is good because that means that you can catch up, right? But success loves speed. So when are you going to catch up? Are you going to catch up now, right? Or are you going to catch up mustard, right? Which one are you going to do? Are you going to catch up now or are you going to catch up mustard? I need to know. All right, cool. Right? So you better act now. So building Web 4, a thread about how we are going to make it. Doweria, right? I told you the DAO is a new thing. So there's a new DAO called Doweria, right? So Doweria is an exciting new project leveraging fully composable AI. Listen to this. Don't laugh at the name. They made the name like this, so you missed it. Doweria is an exciting new project leveraging fully composable AI. What does that even mean? So I had to go look it up because look, I might have degrees, but I don't know everything, right? So what is composable, right? I don't know. I need to know. So composable definition, right? Let's look that up. Composability is a system design principle that deals with the interrelationships of components. A highly composable system provides components that can be selected and assembled in various combinations to satisfy specific user requirements. All right, that's still too techie for me. So let's take it down, right? Let's take it down some more. The official definition of that's compostable. I'm looking for composable, right? So it says the official definition of compostable is organic material that can, through the process of decomposition, be turned into nutrient-rich soil or fertilizer, right? So that's compost, all right? We know about that. But composable, right? So I need to still figure it out. I don't give up. I don't give up. I keep digging. Look, you're not going to be the smartest one in the circle, right? So you got to realize that. You got to realize that. You got to really get to it. So why composable infrastructure, right? Let's look at this. In composable infrastructure, compute, storage, and networking resources are abstracted from their physical locations and can be managed by software through a web-based interface. Composable infrastructure makes data center resources as readily available as cloud service and the foundation for private and hybrid cloud solutions. All right, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're working with, right? So let's go back to it, right? So leveraging fully composable, that means they're getting ready to bring the real world into the composable world, right? Into the AI, right? To build on-chain AMMs and liquidity pools that will change the world. This is on Decrypt, okay? Check this out. I'm gonna read this to y'all. You know what? You know what we are. You know what we're all about here at Diarrhea. We're about building a future where users have ownership over their data, where incentives are tokenized, where tokens are communitized, where the daily grind is a lost leader for changing fucking lives. Excuse my language, Mom. I'm just reading. But we want to do more. A thread. Today, we at Diarrhea have a very special announcement about the future of the open web, the future of assetized tokenomics, in the future of autonomous, simple algorithms. Sheesh. All right, we call it Web 4, and we already know it's going to be huge. Web 4 will leverage the fully composable AI tech to build on-chain. I already read that, right? Web 4 will revolutionize digital content creation through the use of procedurally generated social influencer marketing, utilizing fully custodial layer 3 infrastructure. We're moving on to layer 3. Layer 1 has been done. Layer 2, move over. We're headed to layer 3, right? Now check this out. We believe there are 4 key bottlenecks, meaning components that's holding back mass global adoption of Web 3. Poor user interfaces, the high risk involved in token trading, the prevalence of scams and hacks. Did you guys hear about, look, I know y'all heard about it. All you got to go is go to CoinDesk. Just go to CoinDesk and type in board 8. Watch this. Guarantee you it's here. Look at this. Boom. First thing. Look at this. NFTs stolen after Board 8 Yacht Club Instagram Discord hacked. A fraudulent mint link was sent to followers. Some appear to have taken the bait. Right? They literally stole millions on millions of dollars, right? At the time of the writing, it estimated that around 24 Bored Apes and 30 Muted Apes have been stolen. 54 NFTs, 13.7 million smackaroos. Are you kidding me? So yeah, Web 3 got to move over because Web 4, because nobody's going to put their money in if this is happening. People are going to be afraid. Right? So let's keep going. Let's keep going. So just think about it. What is the most perfect trade? It is not an instantaneous rapid flash loan taken out via AV, right? Or AVE, which is a cryptocurrency, which is a DeFi platform. It is not a 3,000% gain on a small cap meme token. That's not the biggest perfect trade. It is not hodling Bitcoin for 10 years and making $1 million. None of these. Instead, the best trade is the wash trade. Listen, the wash trade, a single bot trading a token infinitely with itself. Arbitrage. That's my new favorite word. Somebody drop arbitrage in the chat box. Sound like arbitrage to me. Sound like automation to me. Sound like bots to me. So why are bots better than people? Y'all better listen. Why are bots better than people? Because they are perfect and infallible, because they are internet native, digital first, and community driven, because they outnumber people on Twitter, because they are based on math. Bots trade tokens to their fair value, right? That's what bots do. Humans introduce inefficiency into the market. They are driven by fear and greed. They are stupid, as well as off-chain and energy intensive. They are not Turing complete. They are vulnerable to civil attacks, stabbing. They can die. They're afflicted with the Byzantine general's problem, whatever that is, right? In that they are difficult to coordinate in a trustless environment and fart too much. That's what's wrong with us humans. They have a low total ETH volume. They free riders. They need oxygen and smiles to get by in life. The Dowria community is building a web that is truly trustless and permissionless, that no human will be able to hack, because all humans will be held in the community-based bank vault in the British Virgin Islands and redeemable once for one against the interest-bearing speculative dog token, right? This junk is crazy, right? Super speculative, right? Super speculative, but it's real, man. Like, these thoughts are real, and these are the thoughts that's happening in the world. So what do? We got to start studying. We got to understand Web 4. We got to be in Web 4 before Web 4 is in Web 4. That's how we get on top. We know it's coming. It can't stay Web 3 forever. It didn't stay Web 1 forever. What's going to happen will only repeat from the past. History always repeats itself. Are y'all getting value? We good? Y'all coffee still full? I'm out. Let me know if y'all getting some value. Let's go. Let's go, right? So this is what's going on, man. This is what's going on in the world. And so, you know, you want to follow news networks like Decrypt. You want to follow news networks like CoinDesk, like Cointelegraph, like CoinMarketCap. You want to follow these companies, right? Because they keep you in the know. They keep you in the know, right? So that was really what I wanted to talk about today, was really Web 4 and, you know, what's happening, right? And so if you know what, let's do one last thing. If I go up here and I type Web 4, let's see what pops up. Let's see what pops up. Okay. What is Web 4? Breaking down the future of the internet. It's articles everywhere about Web 4. Society is steadily familiarizing itself with the concepts of Web 3, but individuals are already curious about the next potential, right? So Web 3 is a transition from Web 2, right? Web 3 allowed for opening up the possibilities of more decentralization, open source, and immersive ways for users to consume, participate, create, and own certain data, right? Web 3 was metaverse. Web 3 is three-dimensional 3D worlds, right? That's Web 3. Users can engage with others without ever having to trust another for coordination, since its infrastructure is on a blockchain, right? A public ledger, right? Web 4 isn't defined or clear-cut as Web 3. However, it hasn't prevented others from speculating about what it is, what it will be, and what it could potentially solve, right? Web 4 will be more cerebral, meaning that it will be more embedded and connected to our brains, right? Inspiration taken back and forth tweeting of Elon Musk and Twitter founder Jack Dorsey. Web 4 is the meme coin for the apparent next iteration of the internet, right? Web 4 is still a ways away, but it's not that far away. Whether it's 5 or 10 years away, that's right here. So, what I would tell y'all to do is really start researching this, dive in. Maybe you can prepare yourself because tech is paying these are the highest paid jobs right now, tech jobs. You know what I mean? You find yourself a tech job, working the computer, doing, one of the biggest jobs right now that's coming in is a Discord manager, right? Discord is introduction to Web 4. Discord is introduction to Web 3. Twitter is about to change from Web 3 to Web 4. You don't think Elon already is on it? Yes, that's why he wants Twitter, because the world's on Twitter, the crypto space. See, it's either you go for the believers or the non-believers, right? And so if you don't got Twitter, it's because you really don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I recommend everybody get a Twitter, right? Go and get a Twitter. Follow these people. When you're on the crypto nerds calls, when you're on these coffee and crypto calls, when you're on a private session with me, if you're one of my private students, right? I need you to understand that it goes beyond just you sitting on a call. But you really got to take this thing into your own initiative to really win out here, right? You got to really take it to your own initiative to really take it to the next level and be able to win out here, right? So with that being said, I want to open up the call. Again, this is a community-driven call. I believe that we're the closest community, crypto community to a DAO, because I really allow for you guys to vote. I really allow for you guys to be as engaged in this process as possible, right? So if anybody has anything you'd like to share, because I know we're all crypto nerds here. So if you have anything you want to share, feel free. I just dropped the link. Somebody asked for the link. I have multiple products, right? That's what makes you an entrepreneur. So, if you need one-on-one coaching for crypto, I offer that, right? So if you need that full year, that direct, you need that access to Vincent Owens, you pay me for it, you got it, right? That's that. The link I just sent is a link to the Discord. Now, it's a one-time fee. There's no monthly. You get lifetime access to my Discord, and the Discord is still new. So if you come in, you're like, oh, it's not super engaging, cool. But why don't you engage? You know what I'm saying? Instead of focused on what is not, you should engage. So, for my people that's in the Discord, I want you to start engaging more. And for the people that's going to be joining the Discord, I want you to make sure that you engage more as well, right? So that's the link. That's the link to my Discord. Anybody that wants to get started with the Discord. And if you're interested in private coaching, whether that's you becoming a DeFi advisor, I have one slot left for that. If you want to actually become a blockchain or DeFi advisor, because right now I have a lot of different opportunities, right? Different projects that I've been called onto, and more sports companies right now are calling me. I got a league right now in baseball that's looking at me right now that wants to bring me in. So it's really, I want to show you guys how to make this into a career for yourself. Right? I can really show you how to make this into a career for yourself, right? I can show you how to build out a $10,000 program. Why? Because I'm doing it right now with one of my coaches, right? I invested into a coach. Now she's coaching me. She turns 5-figure coaches into 6-figure coaches. Then she turns 6-figure coaches into 7-figure coaches. I got her working with me right now. So all that information, I'm taking note, and guess what? I'm going to pour it into you. That's my belief. So if you're already a part of it, I want to shout out Mo Crypto, one of my private students. Shout out to Mo Crypto. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of private, other customers that I teach you guys crypto, but I'm talking about my students, right? Shout out to Travis, one of the students of the Vincent Owens Group, right? Shout out to Kim, in the gym with Kim, just joining, actually joining tomorrow as one of the private students, right? And then my last private student is none other than Anna, right? Shout out to Anna on the call as well, right? So those are my 4. I'm only taking 4 to 5, right? 4 to 5 students this year. I don't want to overstretch myself because it's a lot. Helping people build a brand, that's a lot of commitment. And I understand that 10,000 hours is important. I'm really gonna put in my 10,000 hours in 1 year. I don't even know if there's 10,000 hours in a year. I don't know how many hours, but I'm extending this year. I'm trying to get 10,000 hours out of 1 year instead of trying to wait for 10 years or 5 years. So, look, up your work, up your ask, and he'll up his give. Again, there's the link to the Discord. If you would like to join the Discord, thank you so much for your support. I promise you, I'm only going to drop value in the Discord. We're going to get a bag together. I love each and every single one of you guys. And with that being said, I want to open up the call for anybody that has questions, concerns, comments, or anything you want to share. Let's go.
Hey, morning. I just wanted, I just wanted to say it's my first time on this call. I got up a little bit earlier and I'm glad I did because I really love what you're doing here, bro. It's a lot of value. It's a lot of information. And like there's some of us here that do know a lot about crypto, a good amount, but it's nice to just have, some refreshing tools. Like we should be doing this, we should be doing that. Like that helps me, even in my own level of crypto knowledge. So thank you.
Man, absolutely. I really appreciate you. My purpose in life is just to literally just keep giving. Like I'm really not even asking, like, to be real with y'all. Y'all can come to this call for free. Like, you know what I mean? I don't mind. Like, I don't mind you coming here for free. Like I'm telling you, it's every Tuesday and Thursday on this same link. It's actually going to be on YouTube. That's how much I want to give this call away. Like, this is the new month. This is the new Market Mondays. Like, if you follow Earn Your Leisure, this is the new Market Mondays. But it's Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's coffee with crypto with a joint on the side. We sparking up. I'm not afraid. I'm decentralized. I don't got no centralization. If you don't want to hire me because I smoke, I don't need your money. I got arbitrage. You feel me? That's my new flex. I got arbitrage. Like, people don't even know what that is. I'll hit somebody with, I hit somebody with it yesterday. I got arbitrage. They don't even know what it is. I got it. Do you want it? I can put you on. I want to show you guys how to take these same things that you're doing for free and to monetize on it. You don't have to give this information away for free. You can give some away for free, but build yourself a community. Build it from the rock, build it from the bottom. Telling you, look at the Mo Money Print Club. I'm a part of that. With Mo, I'm a part of that. I'm a part of the Mo Money Print Club. Certified member. I'm doing whatever my mentor, because here's the thing, in my mentorship program, it's not about Vincent Owens being a mentor. We're a mentor to each other, because I'm not bringing in people that I don't feel like I can that can add value to me too. You got to add value to me. So I know for a fact Mo Crypto. So I'm like, yo, boom, absolutely, Tim, come through, bro. You already know, Tim.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Before Tim say anything, number one, I need you guys to understand that Tim is 19, right? Tim is 19 years old, right? Young man, right? Literally going through a very hard struggle right now, right? Literally a very hard, tough time. His family's from the Ukraine. His family's from the Ukraine. He's a boxer.
I am myself a Ukrainian. I was born there, and but I didn't want to interrupt you. Sorry. I just got emotional.
Good, bro. Take over, bro. This is love.
Yeah, I'm actually moving out today. I'm pretty excited, but also a little bit scared. But I'm ready, kind of, Yeah, I'm gonna hit the road in a couple of hours to Yakima. And what I was just gonna say real quick is I've researched that old bridge coin that you talked about on a last Coffee and Crypto call, remember? Mm-hmm. And that's a super good coin, and it's hell of a good coin. And I was just gonna also mention that XRP is one of the best entry points right now. It's so good because it's like 64, 65 right now. If you drop, I don't know, even if it's just 50 or $100, but just do that because it's such a great entry point. You probably won't get that for a while after, like, maybe these next few weeks, and especially when the lawsuit ends, it will skyrocket 100%. And I was just also gonna thank you, Vince, for the info. And I don't know how, but I woke up literally right at 7 without an alarm. I was like, oh shit, there's a call, bam, and I just joined right away. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'm looking forward to more calls and more value, and I'm gonna add as much as I can of my value too. Man,
let's go, bro. I love you, Tim, bro. And Tim,
too, bro.
Yeah, you already know. And Tim, he's one of my he's my very first and only right now. He's my very first and only influencer in my program. You know what I'm saying? So you can make a bag with Vincent Owens. If you got somebody that wants to get a crypto coach, maybe you don't need one. Maybe you already bullish on crypto. I'm not telling you to invest into it, but if you know somebody, refer them. I'll send you a code, send them your code, get 10% of the year. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing that just off GP, off love. You know what I'm saying? I have a whole system in place. I can show you how to build that system. So with that being said, I want to thank each and every single person. Does anybody else have anything that you wanted to add or say before we actually end this call and you know, just move on with our day?
Hey, just as always, want to say I appreciate the value, man. It's an amazing call. Yeah, I need to get some of that diarrhea, man. That sounds like the next arbitrage right there, for real, for real.
Diarrhea. I got diarrhea too. Let's go.
How do you get the Altoid coin again?
The who?
The Altoid coin.
Altoid coin?
Well, the coin that he was just talking about, the that we was that you gave us on the last coffee and crypto.
Oh, it's a whole process.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I
Yeah.
remember, like,
yeah, it's a whole process. We would need to set up like a office hour time or something like that. I don't know, something like that. But or you can look it up on YouTube. I mean, most of this stuff is on YouTube to buy these coins, you know. So you can just type in
okay,
how to buy Allbridge, you know, and it'll let you know. Yeah, it'll let you know how to buy it.
okay.
Yep.
So I was gonna say something before we end real quick. Something popped into my head. Algorand is also at a huge, great entry point. And if any of you get some money to drop, Algorand is also another coin. Great. You know, I think it's about 63 right now, and I bought it yesterday at 64. Again, great entry point, great utility, great future for the coin too. It's backed by a bunch of governments, and it's in that project that you talked about a couple of calls ago. I forgot. There's like XLM in there, Solana in there, a bunch of other coins. But yeah, Algo is one of the other ones that are a great entry point right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, Tim. And Ms. Zuli, I saw you unmute. The floor is yours.
Yes. Good morning. I just
Morning, Ms. Zuli. You look beautiful today. Hey, Ms. Zuli.
Hi, how you doing? Yes, I thought I was going to
Yes,
get a
ma'am.
little bit, because I had been waking up every 2.5 hours. Finally, yesterday got my animation, so it's really great. So I was able to sleep a little longer. Then I started at 10 o'clock. This is my first time, and so I had to immediately jump as well and get going. But I do a lot of my work lying down, so as you know. Makes it a lot easier for me to last longer. But I really value so much you give, Vincent and everybody else. I just that myself and my husband are just so excited. Just our lives have been kicking up even tenfold, hundredfold. And there's just so many people that we can help. And yes, you know, one of the things that my mind keeps going is right at this point, maybe unfortunately right now, because I'm been putting all my money into various things at this point. I would love to be able to be part of your group, but I hold back. But I will join you at some point, but Tuesdays and Thursdays for now to start, because I think you're on the right track. I've been reading a lot about, the fourth industrial revolution and so on in terms of, the Web4. But what helps here is that just to narrow down to the focus where that in terms of direction, instead of be overwhelmed, because so much stuff is out there. So this allows us not to get into the space of that kind of things like, okay, just gotta constantly put it in. No, this is more spaced, and at the same time, knowing how urgent it is for us to be able to move forward and lead others. The question for you, Vincent, is as we go along, I would like you to help me think how I could be of influence, in particular in this space, with this conversation in Spanish, to the Spanish language, because Latin America, all over the world, in terms of not only Latin America, but that's since I speak that second language, I would like to be able to be of influence in that space.
I would love to be able to impact Latin America. That's on my vision board. So, I would love to talk to you outside of this. Anna, I think you and Anna would be a great, because Anna's also one of the coaches within the Vincent Owens Group that's in training. So I would love to have maybe the three of us get on a call. And what we can do is, I'm still building out a solid curriculum, right? Because this program, people that are getting training from me right now is $1,000 for the year. That's for now. But when we really get this thing going, and I don't mind saying it on camera, it's going to be 10K. You know, it's
It
not
should
going to
be.
be as cheap because yesterday's price is not today's price, and it's definitely not going to be tomorrow's price, right? So I would love to work with you. Come up with a I feel like you have a lot of experience, a wealth of experience. Anna has a wealth of experience, and I'd love to craft up, number one, finish crafting up the English version. We can go over my slides, and then we can figure out, okay, what more value can we add, right? And then what more value can we add in Spanish? And once we have the English version, then we can start creating the slides, we can start creating the videos to be able to make it relative on the Spanish side. And right now I'm working on systems. So our system will be flawless here in the Vincent Owens Group. And it's going to be amazing. You know, we're looking to bring multiple Portuguese from our Brazilians. We're looking to bring multiple different languages, you know, within this group, because my mission is not to impact America, but to really impact the world. And I want to impact 1 million people. That's my goal. I don't care how long it takes. 1 million lives in the Vincent Owens Group. They don't have to be a part at the same time, but over the scale of years, that's the goal. So I would love for you and Miss Anna and whoever else to be a part of that vision as well. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that would be great. Like I said, already on Mondays, I have 15 minutes in English and 15 minutes in Spanish. That audience, every Monday, I do that on Facebook Live through Zoom. But so I would like to be able to, I've been trying to get that conversation going about money and crypto. So your videos help. And so, but anything else that I can just drop in, because that's what it would take, the trust factor in that community. It's like, we got to build that.
I'm about to get in that's on me now. So I'm gonna be in my creative spirit. I'm gonna be in my creative spirit today, and I'm gonna really put that together over the next week, really think about it. And I will reach out to you, also Anna, and we'll get on a call and we can just, you know.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Louie. I appreciate you. I really do.
Sure. Okay. See you.
Awesome. So with that being said, man, look, it's 11:03. I got to head to get my hair cut. But I love y'all. Anna, let's do that. I'm down. Thank you, Ms. Zuli, for your time. Thank you, everybody else, for hopping on this call. And with that being said, this meeting is adjourned. I will see y'all on